Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the crunch stitch. This is a very simple, easy stitch that creates a tight textured fabric, perfect for scarves, stitch clothes, and blankets. So let's get yarn. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook, but you can check on your label. It usually says what hook size you should use for that particular yarn you're going to use. So we're going to start with a slip knot and a foundation chain, and you can chain any even number of chains. I'm going to chain 20 here. Now I'm done chaining 20 chains. Now I'm going to chain another extra chain. That will be my turning chain. So I'm going to go ahead and chain one more. Now we're going to start with round one. So round one, we're going to skip the first chain, which is this one, and into the second chain we are going to make a slip stitch. So we are going to insert our hook, yarn over, and we're going to pull through the first loop, and we're going to pull through the second loop, and we're going to grab our stitch marker and we are going to mark this stitch. So you can use anything for your stitch marker, a hair clip, a paper clip, anything, or even yarn that is of different color, just to show you that this is where the first stitch is, right? Or this is where the first stitch is. Now we are going to do a half double crochet into the next chain. So to do a half double crochet, we yarn over, we insert, yarn over, pull through. Now we've got 3 loops on our hook, 1 2 3, yarn over and pull through all 3. So again we are going to insert, so we are going to do a slip stitch next. So we're going to insert, we yarn over, we pull through the first loop, which is this one, and we pull through the second loop. And make sure when you're doing your slip stitches that your slip stitches are very loose, not really loose, but they mustn't be too tight or too loose. They must just, be in between, so that when you're working into the slip stitches, it won't be difficult for us to insert our hook into them. So make sure that they are not very tight. Now into the next chain we are going to do a half double crochet. So you yarn over, you insert, yarn over, we pull through. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over, we pull through all 3. Now into the next we do a slip stitch. So this is the pattern: half double crochet into the next chain, slip stitch into the following chain, all the way to the end. Now I'm at the end, and make sure that when you're done with this first row, make sure that at the end, in the last stitch, you end with a half double crochet. Right, so that will be the end of our first row. Now what we're going to do, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work. Now we're going to be working on row 3. So in the first stitch here, right, so this is the first stitch. So our stitches are these V's, as you can see, there are V's there. These are stitches. Now into the first stitch, so the first stitch is this stitch here, right? You go under these V's. So you can see there's a V, a V, a V. So we are going to go under that stitch into that stitch like so, and we are going to make a slip stitch into that stitch. So you yarn over, then you pull through just like we're doing slip stitches, and again make sure that your slip stitches are not too tight, otherwise it's going to be difficult to work into them in the next row. So slip stitch. Now in the next stitch we make a half double crochet. Now into the next stitch we make a slip stitch, not too tight. Into the next we make a half double crochet. So always remember to place a slip stitch where there is a half double crochet and a half double crochet where there is a slip stitch. So keep your stitches loose so your fabric does not tighten, and also stay consistent with the pattern and also alternating stitches. Chain one at the end of every row. This actually helps the edges to stay, straight and neat. And that's how you crochet the crunch stitch. And this is what the crunch stitch looks like. As you can see, it's very nice, and you can repeat row 2 till you have your desired length. And that's it. Easy, textured, and perfect for so many projects. Don't forget to like, follow for more crochet tutorials. Bye.